The daughter distanced herself from her mother after she remarried, unaware that her new stepfather was a billionaire owning a mansion of 100,000 square meters, with a swimming pool in the living room. On their first meeting, her stepfather gifted her a supercar and a seaside villa. Despite initial reluctance, she was convinced by her mother's persuasion to stay. On her first night, she met her arrogant stepbrother who insulted her and her stepfather. When she was about to retaliate, a vicious dog appeared, and she grabbed a frying pan to defend herself. Surprisingly, they developed a deep bond over time. To welcome her, the family planned a dinner. Determined to look good, she found her wardrobe filled with expensive dresses, but chose to wear her own clothes. When she went downstairs, her stepbrother's mocking glance made her upset, and she couldn't stand his dismissive attitude. In response to her ridicule, to ease tensions, after dinner, the billionaire asked his son to drive her home. Unexpectedly, he drove erratically, making her curse non-stop. Nick accused her of being spoiled, claiming their mother pampered her. This infuriated Nick, whose mother had passed away early. Without further argument, she found herself abandoned. Frustrated, she flagged down a car, discovering the driver was Nick's friend. They were headed to a pool party, so she joined them. There she saw Nick with other girls, reminding her of her abandonment. She punched him while he was peeing, threatening to tell their father. Despite acting unbothered, Nick tried to charm her, but she pushed him away. Soon, a stranger offered her a drink, which she unsuspectingly accepted, but Nick noticed and chased him away. The girl was ungrateful and called him crazy until Nick warned her of danger. Realizing her mistake, she began speaking nonsense on their way home due to the spiked drink and could barely stand. Nick carried her to her room, feeling something special about her. Over time, she integrated into the family, though she and her stepbrother constantly argued. Their relationship changed during a car race. Seeing her serious attitude, she admired him. Just as Nick was about to win, he got a message. Her boyfriend of 3 years was kissing someone else. In revenge, she kissed a passerby for a photo, which Nick witnessed, feeling uncomfortable. He chased the guy away, and she shared her breakup plans. Nick offered to help, and she agreed since they weren't blood-related. After everything was settled, she suddenly got into Nick's car because... After feeling relaxed in his supercar, Sang Biao, having just lost to Nick, suddenly challenged him with a 5-second head start. The girl accepted and mocked that he'd lose to a woman. At the start, she nonchalantly applied lipstick, enraging Sang Biao. As the race began, she floored it. Her biological father was a race car driver, and she was a professional too. Handling these thugs was easy. She executed a high-difficulty corner overtake, stunning Nick, and quickly won. Sang Biao, after losing, accused Nick of breaking rules by letting a woman race. The girl wanted to argue, but Nick stopped her, wanting no trouble. As per the rules, Nick gave Sang Biao money and his luxury car. He was ready to let it go until Sang Biao insulted his sister. Nick, unable to control his anger, threw a punch. Fighting was routine for them, but the violence reminded the girl of her childhood. She crouched in distress, comforted only by friends. Only after getting into the car did they gradually calm down. Nick comforted his sister like an older brother and even thoughtfully helped her bandage her wound. After this incident, their relationship unknowingly took on a different feeling. Because the maid of the racing car also expressed her apology to him, Nick did not blame her about a car at all. This moment's atmosphere was fortunately not seen. Ever since last night's little incident, you no longer cover it up and always look for